by the highway sign, paint peeled off by the test of time. Old dump truck with a county seal, haven't heard it run in years, but it's still real. Coffee's burning in a paper cup, town hall's talking about giving it up. Say it ain't worth much, just taking up space, but I seen that look before on a tired face. Yeah, might be old, might be beat, but it still means something to somebody. So we put it on Municibid, let it roll from a backlight fence to a winning bid. Sold, screen lit up, numbers flew, turned nothing left into something new. Funny how a second look can change how you live. Turns out it was worth more than we thought it was. On Municibid. Guy from out of state needs what we have. Says it'll help keep a small shop glad. Phones ring off a desk, the same worst days. Council laugh like kids getting out of school on Friday. That old truck bought new bunker gear, kept the lights on for another year. Ain't just metal bolts of steel, it's a town breathing easier, that's real. Yeah, it ain't just money on a page, it's pride still pulling its weight. So we put it on Municibid, let it roll from a backlight fence to a winning bid. Sold, screen lit up, numbers flew, turned nothing left into something new. Funny how a second look can change how you live. Turns out it was worth more than we thought it was. On Municibid. Ain't about getting rich overnight, just doing right by folks who try. Stretching every dollar till it hurts, keeping small towns working like they're supposed to work. Yeah, we put it on Municibid, one last try. Watched old rust turn into why we survived. Screen lit up, numbers climb, small town wind sounds pretty loud. Guess fate shows up in ways you don't expect. Turns out it was worth more than we thought it was. Yeah, more than we thought it was. On Municibid. Yeah, sometimes all it takes is somebody seeing what you already had. There's a chain link fence by the highway sign, paint peeled off by the test of time. Old dump truck with a county seal, haven't heard it run in years, but it's still real. Coffee's burning in a paper cup, town hall's talking about giving it up. Say it ain't worth much, just taking up space, but I seen that look before on a tired face. Yeah, might be old, might be beat, but it still means something to somebody. So we put it on Municibid, let it roll from a backlight fence to a winning bid. Sold, screen lit up, numbers flew, turned nothing left into something new. Funny how a second look can change how you live. Turns out it was worth more than we thought it was. On Municibid.
All right, we're live.
Hey, hey.
It took a second.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Wrapping up week 1.
Yeah, it's been pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's been really fun. Tons going on, obviously. Crazy amount of winners this week, for one, with all of our prizes that just keep getting better and better.
Yeah, I think it's amazing.
Yeah.
I think it's amazing. I'm really
Uh,
excited, for people, to get these prizes, not just to win, but when they have them in hand. We put a lot of effort into sourcing the right vendors and making sure that we're getting quality stuff. So it's not your usual giveaways. It's great stuff that people are going to be able to use for a while, and I'm excited about that.
yeah. Yeah. I agree. People. Yeah. I mean, it's some good stuff. Like,
Yeah.
uh, yeah. And in fact, let me pull up the page that has all of the prizes so people can see. And it's at municibid.com/2020. So let me pull that page up so we'll share that here. This is our second live stream and our first
Yep.
surprise live stream. Definitely still shaking the rust off with getting the live stream to work, but but pretty good so far.
Yeah, I think we're slowly finding our groove here.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, if you head over to municibid.com/20, scroll down to the Municibid 20 days of Municibid section. One, you'll see our actual live stream schedule. Of course, we're going to have more live or more surprise live streams. But we're going to have another one on Monday, which is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to announce yet another new feature that I think everyone's going to love. So
Mhm.
we'll keep that. We'll keep that for Monday. So yeah, you can see the prizes here. So yeah, so Monday we gave away. In fact, let me just I have all the winners here, so maybe I'll just read off some of the winners so
Awesome.
far. So we've let me see here. We have through today, we have 90 winners. So on Monday we gave away the sunglasses. Now we had a little surprise because we had a miscommunication, but the sunglasses are way cooler than these look. So
Oh yeah.
um, they're not this style, but they're more. What would you call the style? Like aviator style, I
Yeah,
guess,
they're
right?
more of an aviator, but they're super cool. I'm really happy with them. So, I mean, they're all solid metal construction. Um, the pieces that hang over your ears are this really cool, like black smoke to gray finish. I think they look really
Nice.
stylish, and I'd be well, I am going to be thrilled to be running around town wearing those on my face. They're really
Oh
sweet.
yeah, totally. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
excited. Excited
So
to get a pair. Save one for
quality
me.
lenses too. Quality lenses. Yeah, they're UV protection. They're going to be really nice.
Hey,
I'm
Jamil,
I'm
you're pretty blurred out. I don't know what's going on there. I
oh, I'm
just
not
noticed.
sure.
Yeah, the
Um,
whole camera's blurred. Let
Here,
me
let me just
yeah, see what's up. But yeah, so then on well, let me read off the prize winners. So if you happen to catch this or you catch it on replay, now we did email everyone who has won, so please make sure you check your email. There you go. Now you look better. Oh, nope.
I
It
think
went right back.
it's
You got
it's
to
having
turn off.
trouble focusing on me today.
Yeah, you should turn it off in your settings. There's settings for that. I don't think I can do it from here, but there are settings to change that. But um, so anyway, yeah, we have so on Monday we gave away 20 pairs of the sunglasses. And you'll notice that each day we're giving away up until next week, the end of next week, then it switches to one prize as the prizes get better and better. So we gave away 19 of the carabiner flashlights, which are really, really come in handy. You can put on the keychain or on a bag.
Mhm.
Super helpful. The utility knives are really, really popular. People have really got excited about those. And so we gave away 18 of those. We gave away 17 headlamps yesterday, which I'm excited for as well. And then tote bags today to carry all your Municibid swag around. And
For
all right,
sure.
you're back to you're focused.
I love those tote bags. They're like a really nice cotton material. You can launder them. They'll last a long time. Carry them around town. Grab your
Yeah,
groceries. Put your tools in there. It's really sweet.
Good. Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, they're super handy. And then next week on Monday we have really nice insulated tumblers that are not the cheap version of them. They're the actual really nice ones. The rechargeable hand warmers, those are really nice.
Yeah, for sure.
I actually only ever tried one, maybe tried a pair like last year. I didn't even know they existed, and someone handed me them. I'm like, wait, these exist? I was always using the ones that come in the little plastic bag. And you have to shake them, they last for like 10 minutes.
No, these rechargeable hand warmers are pretty cool. And if I'm not mistaken, they also have a cable insert too. So they will warm your hands, but I think you can also double up with them to charge your phone. So
yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So kind of a double whammy and a really cool feature.
Yeah, that's great. Definitely looking forward to seeing how they work. But the ones I've tried before really work nice. So
yeah,
much better than those ones that you have to like shake to get to work, and half the time they don't work. And then Wednesday, everyone is gearing up for the pullover hoodie.
Oh yeah,
lots of response for the hoodie. We've never done a hoodie. We've done t-shirts and some other gear, hats, beanies, but we've never done a hoodie. So that I know people are really excited for that one.
I think everybody here at Municibid is excited for that. We're hoping to get one for ourselves too.
Yeah, hopefully we ordered extra. By the way, on this, we're when we pull the winners for that, we'll be emailing the winners as we do every day to let them know and to get their address and make sure we have the right address, but also to get their size. So it's the winners will get the size for that they want for the hoodie. So it's not like everyone's going to get like mediums.
Yeah. No. We'll have your size for you. It's going to be awesome. I'm thinking about maybe getting a size smaller to motivate myself to lose some weight by the time the fall rolls around, and I can put this hoodie on. So
you and me both, brother. That's funny. Wow, we have one person watching, and I think it's me. So okay. Surprise!
Surprise!
That's funny. It's hard to keep track of all the different channels. And we do actually have a few people on Instagram. So hello. Oh, Janice is here. Hey. And let's see. I can't SVL. I don't know who that is, but thank you for stopping in. Make sure you leave a comment so we know you're actually here. And then let's see if we have anyone on Facebook. It's hard to tell on Facebook. It doesn't look like it. I can't really tell. We'll have to get this a little bit more dialed in.
For sure.
With like trying to see it. And then also on LinkedIn, we should be live on LinkedIn, but I'm not seeing us live on LinkedIn, although it's saying on our end that we're live on LinkedIn, but we are live on X. So yeah. We'll have to see. But this is partly we just wanted to come on and share what we've been doing with week 1 of the 20 days of Municibid, but also we really want to try to dial this in so we can do more of them and make them more enjoyable to watch. So it's not us trying to fumble around getting everything set up.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, for those who are watching,
we want to see who watches where. We did have quite a few people on the live stream on Monday, but we had announced that ahead of time. So, maybe that's the better route to go. But sure. I feel like a nice surprise live stream. Who doesn't like a nice surprise?
I love a good surprise.
Let's see. And then, and then our streaming software is supposed to have all of the comments kind of in one chat box. So, I'm not sure how that works, but let's see. Hello.
Yeah, I'm looking for them in the comments panel.
Yeah. All right. So yeah. So I just tried one on X. Let me try one on Facebook. Although, yeah. Oh, hold on. Hello, everyone. Facebook's really delayed.
Yeah,
The
I
video
put in a
seems
comment there.
delayed. Yep. Okay.
Okay, I see the comments populating in the
Let's
chat.
see. Yeah, that's actually really handy.
That's super cool. I'm on
But we got to figure out
LinkedIn.
why LinkedIn isn't working. Let's see. Yeah, the comment I made on the Instagram live did not make it over.
Okay.
But let me see what's up with LinkedIn. We should be. It says we're live on our end, but maybe I'm
Here,
not seeing it. You see it?
Yeah, I can see it.
And
Are you
see
logged?
our?
Yeah, I'm watching this right now. So I think that you might be logged in as Municibid, where maybe if you log in using your
No, I am.
LinkedIn.
I'm logged in as myself.
Oh, really? You don't see it?
Yeah.
It's on the top
Yeah.
of my feed, and I just made a comment.
Let me see.
And
well, I see our post, and I go to our page, and you would think I would see it there, but I am not seeing it there. Okay. Oh, wait. All right. Now I found it. Okay. We're live there.
cool.
But interesting, your chat didn't come through to the little chat window we have on our side. So good to know.
Yeah.
So we know to oh, I guess I was logged in as Municibid. Okay, so that one, that my chat came through.
That's strange.
Why don't you try your chat again?
Okay. Let's see. Hello again. Nothing, huh?
No, that's it. That's strange. I'm not sure why mine came through but yours didn't. Well, we'll have to test that a little bit more and see what's
Yeah,
up.
we'll have to figure that one out.
Wait, I don't even see your chat in LinkedIn. I see your first one, but I don't. Did you do another one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not even seeing it in LinkedIn.
That's strange. Here, I'll send you a screenshot.
Yeah. But yeah, so anyway, these are what we're trying to get resolved. So when we do our live stream, so we're doing a scheduled live stream every Monday. So we will be back next Monday or this coming Monday with a full live stream with the team, and then again on May 10th, and then starting on May 5th, we're going to have a live stream all the way into our final days. So every day we're going to have a live stream. And we're also going to have new features all week. So as we go along, we're going to be announcing new features, and we'll talk about the feature we launched on Monday, our Municibid Auction Assistant Chrome extension, which we'll talk about in a second. But what I wanted to mention is that you can enter for more entries. So once you enter, which you can do right up municibid.com/20. You'll enter, and then you'll get these options where you can do these other tasks and earn a lot more entries. And so, especially referring a friend, and then the scavenger hunt. So if you're not on our emails already, the scavenger hunt basically is a fun little way to take a look at the website to find codes to enter back into here, and that'll give you an extra 20 entries, and you can get an extra 20 entries every single day, which is pretty cool. And I can't believe, honestly, to be really honest, I didn't think anyone was going to do it. I can't believe hundreds of people are doing it every day. It's
pretty amazing,
mind-blowing to me that that many people are into it, and I think it's cool. It was Jackie's idea, and then Jackie's our director of customer success, and then Sophie was able to kind of pull it together with the software that we're using to manage all this. So yeah, that was a good team effort, and it actually worked. People are actually doing it.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And once you subscribe to the newsletter, you'll get some hints and reminders. So every day there's a new hint and new codes. So basically, you'll look at the hint, try to find the item, and then there's a code that'll be on that item's page, and then you come back and paste it in. So again, really surprised how many people are doing it. So
I think what's also really cool, and Greg, you can probably speak to this a little bit too, is that when you started this company, we are Pennsylvania born and bred, but it took about 3 years to get the first customer outside of Pennsylvania, or 2 years to do that. And looking at where all the buyers are these days and where all the prizes are going, it's everywhere in the country, and that's pretty awesome.
Well, we have, speaking of that, we have this map that shows our growth over time, and this is actually a legit map from the beginning. And so you can really get an idea of what how we've grown. So the blue dots are bidders, yellow dots are sellers. The yellow dots are a little bit bigger, but so you can really get an idea of, and you can really kind of zoom in and see, we started, right around here in Pottstown and have grown out. So grown, sort of a little bit at a time. And then, that got bigger, and then we moved kind of into the Midwest. It was in Massachusetts. I believe it was town of Hadley, or South Hadley. That was our first out of Pennsylvania agency. Yeah,
it was their public works department, the town of Hadley.
Yep.
Yeah,
pretty awesome. We have a testimonial from them on the here it is.
Yeah,
town of Hadley. And so a little timeline here of Municibid, very humble beginnings. I actually do need a smaller hoodie than I would have back then. So that's good.
Yeah, that's nice.
It is our a very rudimentary brochure. That's kind of funny. I thought it would be fun to include that. And then and then some milestones along the way. So this was fun to put together.
Yeah, for sure.
And then we have our summer picnic. So at this point, we're going to have to request an invite because we are at very limited capacity for what we're allowed to have at the venue. And so at this point, if you're interested in coming, please request an invite. And then we will get back to you as soon as possible. So we're looking forward to that. And then let's see. I wanted to so we talked about we kind of got sidetracked on the hoodies, but on Thursday we have our portable tire inflator, which I think is a really handy gift.
It is.
Yeah.
It is super handy. I needed one a couple of weeks ago.
Oh man, do you think it would have worked for the Jeep?
It did. Yeah. So I ended up getting a hole in the tire, a puncture, and luckily I keep a patch kit in the Jeep, so I patched it on the side of the road and filled it up with air.
Wow, perfect. I didn't know that.
Perfect. Yeah.
Oh man, and then the Leatherman on Friday.
Those are gonna be sweet.
Yeah, they're gonna be. It's really nice, and it's a really, really. It's not like a cheap one. It's an actual Leatherman. And so definitely that's going to be nice. So I think people are going to be. Well, I already know because I got a couple comments about it. So yeah, then we move into the one winner prizes starting on May 10th, and they just kind of get better and better. And then of course. We have our grand prize, the $5,000 travel voucher. Obviously, that's getting a lot of interest. And I should say and remind everyone, if you win once, you can win again. You can only win one time per day, but just because you won a pair of sunglasses doesn't mean you can't win the travel voucher. So
or the
if
drone
you're
or
in,
anything
you're in.
else. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
absolutely.
You can win if you're lucky enough to be pulled every day. And we randomly pull. We have software that keeps track of all the entries, and then our director of marketing, Sophie, she goes in every day around noon, pulls out the winners, and then we email the winners. We were going to do kind of them live, but there's complications, and then to try to pull them live and not show all the person's email address and all that was
Yeah.
a little bit of a challenge. So we
Mhm.
were just pulling them and then emailing the winners. And so I'm seeing a wide range of winners from Washington, Florida, Hawaii, even, which is
Mhm.
pretty cool. Massachusetts, Texas, Nevada. So yeah, pretty much all over the country. Just like our bidders are all over the country.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's see. I wanted to let me check on something else here. Because we had a couple points that we wanted to really make sure that we made. Let's see. Yeah. Let's check the comments again. See how we're doing. Okay. Yeah, we have some people joining.
Nice.
Let's see. Someone's asking about when a John Deere 595. I don't know. Are you asking about a specific one, or are you asking in general? We'll see if we can help you out. And I think that's a interesting point that people might not know is,
Mhm.
we don't necessarily always know what's coming up for auction. So, the government agencies can list items when they want. And so they'll list, and they don't necessarily tell us in advance. So a lot of times we find out when they list. Now, in some cases, we know what they're going to list because they ask us for help in getting their listings set up. But yeah, for the most part, we don't really know what's coming up until it's coming up. I don't know if Jamil, if you want to speak a little bit more to that.
Yeah. I mean, I think that the best thing is that, it keeps it really interesting, at least for us, for sure. To see, we work really hard to forge relationships with every government that we can and every government that we work with, and support them as much as we can. But what's really cool is that we've built something that is really easy to use. So they're able to just autonomously list these things. They're able to do it, 24/7, 365. So every day when there's new listings up, it's always really interesting to see what people are getting ready to sell. And I think, on that case, being subscribed to our email list, watching items, coming back, taking a look at categories, it's really helpful. And then also, don't hesitate to engage us as well. There's a reason why we have the live chat. There's a reason why we have our team at Municibid emails, where if there's something that you're hopefully looking for and something that's really important to you, and you want some help finding it, or getting notified, when something like that comes up, our team's willing to help. So please don't be shy. Ask us, let us know what you need. And the live chat's a great way to connect with us. We're looking at it all the time.
Yeah, definitely. And we're on it too. And
Yeah.
it's really kind of amazing. I think you mentioned it, people the selling agencies that list items on Municibid, they're also, a lot of times they're working on Sundays and Saturdays. So, we make sure that we're on it. We have systems in place. So we know if things come through, that we need to help with or take care of. And, so yeah, that's been great. The one thing I did want to mention that we announced on Monday again is our Chrome extension, which has been so far pretty well received. A bunch of people have installed it. Unfortunately, our the software that we use doesn't allow us to if we try to demo the extension itself, it doesn't show the window pop up. So let me see if I can just quickly pull up. We have a video on YouTube. So if you go to our YouTube channel, if you're not already there watching us, by the way, make sure that you hit like and subscribe. So when we do have the surprise live streams that you're notified. But yeah, let me see if I can pull that up quick. And
yeah, it's been pretty awesome.
I'm not going to play the video again, so we don't.
Yeah,
have to that, but yeah, but it is. I think it is a little helpful. I can probably just show it around. Let me do this.
Yeah, I think it's been pretty awesome how well received the extension has been. It is super useful. And again, when you're looking for specific types of items, you can, have a scout for that, and it'll help you source what you're looking for. Obviously, very easy to install. It's just an extension, but we're also here to help if the video is hopefully really useful. But again, that's another place you can reach out to us in the live chat if you're trying to figure out how to get it, download it, and install it in. We're happy to help with that too.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see here. I think I'm getting pretty good at this. So yeah, so this is the this is the video that you can go ahead over to YouTube and check out on our channel. But basically, let me get to a screenshot. This is how you install it. That's what it looks like. Very easy to install. So basically, we have a couple different tools within the Chrome extension. So we have alerts, nearby, scouts, and then the settings for those. So let me just skip ahead a little bit. So you can right click on, go to any auction item on Municibid and just right click once you have the tool installed, and make sure if you do install it, make sure you pin the extension to your toolbar, so you can see the notifications come through. But once you have it installed, if you're on any auction item page on Municibid, right click, and then you'll see the set alert for this auction, and then it'll pop up into the alerts right here, and it's really nice. And it'll notify you if it's within 24 hours of closing, and just make sure that you stay on top of it, and it'll stay there until you remove it, so you're able to remove it. Then the other, so you can see here in the yellow is that just means it's within 24 hours, and that the number 1 means that that's the amount of items that are closing in 24 hours. And then we have our nearby setting, which allows you to put in a zip code, your zip code and a radius, or use your current location based on your browser location if you have that turned on. But if not, you can just use your zip code, or if you want to search on the different zip code, that's how you can do that. Works really nice. And then we have the scouts. Where was? Oh, yeah. And so what the scouts allows you to do is you can right click on any browse page, so any category page, any state page, or any location, and right click and hit save search as scout, and then that'll be stored in the scouts section. But you can also add your own custom scout, so you can kind of go through. Let's see here. I have a little demo of that. Looks like it's right here. And so you can add in these criteria and create your own custom scout. And then that way you're notified when auctions that match those scouts come up. And so it's super handy. But yeah, lots of great feedback on that. Tons of people installing it. If you're a regular Municibid user, it's very handy. And yeah, people are really, really enjoying it.
And this is a perfect tool, for the person who was asking about the John Deere earlier on the live stream. This is a perfect tool for something like that. If you're looking for a particular type of equipment, you can store this in. It's awesome. So we're always using it and testing it here just to make sure, it's doing what we need it to do. It's always working. It's just awesome. So I just keep a couple of searches saved. And for example, it doesn't even have to be that articulate or robust, and it'll still find a lot of things for you. So just as an example, one of the search terms I just have is police interceptor. And, it can show me all the new interceptors, the K9 variations, the years, the engine variations. It's pretty cool. And I can get an idea of what's out there, scroll through it really quick. If it's something that isn't relevant to me, I can mark it as seen, so I'm getting fed new inventory. So it's pretty useful.
Yeah. In fact, this is how you do it. You just put in, you can just type in what you're searching for and then save that search at Scout, and then you're going to get notified when that happens. I'll give a little hint. We have something even better coming out to go along with this. And by the way, this is not, kind of one thing and done. These are all maintained, continuously improved. In fact, we just had added an update for a better map that just went live, I believe yesterday. And so, we're open to feedback. So if you're trying these tools and you have ideas or something's maybe not working the way you expected, just please let us know. That way we can take a look at it and, try to work on getting your suggestion live. It's very helpful. And that's kind of how we've operated since the very beginning. So we believe in continuous improvement and constant involvement in, not only our website, but our company as well. And so, I think that kind of goes hand in hand. And, a big part of that is the feedback we get from our customers, and we love hearing it. And, we really, we take it to heart, and we seriously consider all the feedback that we get and the ideas and so forth. So,
yeah, I mean, a lot of the ideas and a lot of the features that we're implementing have always implemented and will continue to implement are directly tied to customer feedback, or directly tied to customer feedback in aggregate, to make sure that we can not, sort of address areas where people want to see improvements or people want to see things done more efficiently. And I think that one of the things I would encourage all of our customers is that, just so you guys have a little glimpse internally into how we operate with each other, we're a very bring ideas to the table. And we understand that all the ideas we bring aren't always good, but we'd rather be in an environment where we're consistently producing ideas and trying new things, and seeing which ones actually are worth pursuing and which ones stick. So we encourage that same sort of dialogue from our customers. There's no bad idea. You might actually come with an idea that nobody here's ever thought about that could be an absolute hero. And that's what we want. And we're always not just encouraging ideas and love the positive feedback, but where we need to improve too. Things that we could have done better, or things that you would have liked to see done better. We take that just as seriously, and it's just as important to our growth and our ability to deliver a good, trustworthy, and reliable service for you.
Yeah. It's been a fun ride, 20 years. It's been a fun week. With our first week into our 20 days of Municibid. And I think it's just going to get, better and better. And, we're just amazed at, all the new followers and Municibiders out there that have joined, and which is great. When I started the company, the reason I started the company, if you haven't followed along so far with us, is that I was on a town council, and I just saw how we were having problems selling no longer needed equipment and vehicles and, all kinds of items for a true market value. So we would, we would sell a $3,000 police car for $300 because, no one really knew it was for sale. The process was kind of an old, process that was very limiting. And and you can read the full story on municibid.com and on our about page. We have a history there, or on this page on the 20th anniversary page to get the full story. But, by really focusing on ensuring that we're providing an easy way for governments to sell items, ensuring that we are marketing those items, and then ensuring that there is a convenient and easy way for people, the public, to find these items, to bid on these items. That's the general gist of it. And then constantly improving on that, at this point, it seems like, a daily basis with everything that we're rolling out. And so, We're really excited about all the new features that we have. But really it's grounded in, sort of those sort of three principles of making sure that this is easy for governments to use, making sure that we are marketing the items, and then also making sure that things are easy to use and find. The items are easy to use, easy to find, for buyers.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where how we think about it.
Oh man, now I'm getting so excited for Monday to talk about more new features.
Yeah, totally.
I'm really
excited.
Yeah, it would have been a perfect segue into that.
One of the features is a feature that I've wanted for a long time. And hopefully other people will be excited about it as much as excited as I am about it. It's not a mind-blowing feature. It's just a really nice, it's one of those nice to have features. So really excited to announce that. And then we actually have two features that we're announcing on Monday. So we definitely want to make sure you tune in for Monday. And what are we giving away on Monday again? Hold on, let me scroll down. There are so many.
Yeah, I can tell you. Monday is going to be
the tumbler.
The tumblers.
Yeah. So that's gonna be great. So again, make sure if you haven't yet, head over to municibid.com/20. Head down to the 20 days of Municibid section, enter your email address. That gets you started, and then that gets you an entry. But then you can get as many more entries as you want every single day, by doing our scavenger hunt, referring friends, and so forth. So definitely encourage you to do that. Lots of people are, way more people than I was expecting. So that's great. And really what it comes down to is this is helping everyone. It's a really a win-win scenario, because more people that know about Municibid is better for selling agencies who are selling their stuff. You never know what kind of new people are coming through, and what what they would bid on things and so forth. So and then that allows them to reinvest more back into their communities, and it lessens taxpayer funds, if you will. And so and then also just taking this, making Municibid is very transparent, and again, very easy to use and organized, and we think looks nice and it's pleasant to be on. And so we think that is a big benefit for all involved.
Yep. Couldn't agree more.
Yep. Well, I think we kind of covered a lot here, right?
For sure. I mean, hopefully, as we continue to do this, we're working to critique ourselves and make sure that we're providing more value and excitement with each one of these. By
the way, Renee, thank you so much for your comment. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, Renee.
Really appreciate your feedback. Renee over on YouTube. So yeah, this is fun. I'm really liking these live streams. I want to try to find ways that we can provide, more value and do these more often. But I only want to do it if we're going to be able to provide, value to our, our sellers, the public in general, our bidders. So we're always thinking about ways that we can try to be more involved. And this is a great way to show, that, hey, look, we, while we are, some people will call us a technology company, we have people that are here running the show. It's not run by robots. So it's a nice way to connect, and at least get, people interacting with chat, and you can see our faces and just know that we're, that we have humans behind this website.
Absolutely.
So, all right. Well, I think that'll do it for today. I appreciate those of you who did catch this live, and I appreciate those of you who have watched the replay, if you do so. And we're excited for Monday. Be sure, again, it's going to be noon Eastern on Monday. We'll have our whole team here, and who knows what kind of surprises will come then. But yeah, really looking forward to launching the features and announcing more winners.
Yeah, everybody, thanks for tuning in, and have an awesome weekend. And wherever you are in the country, I hope the weather is good for you this weekend.
Sounds good. All right. Take
All
care,
right.
everyone.
Take care.